Hi people, TS here, just doing my preview for our upcoming Carabao Cup game against Brentford. Um, it's definitely a game where, I expect the team to be somewhat experimented. I know that Emery says that he wants the same intensity to be played in all games, but I think he will put out a relatively strong side with, maybe some insurance on the bench and, probably mixing it with a mixture of experienced first team players and a couple of players from the under 23s. Bearing that in mind, I still think we'll get a result over Brentford. I think we'll beat them by 3-0. I think it'll be a 3-0 victory. And getting into the starting 11, I would go with for this game. In goal, I'd go with Leno. I think it's another good opportunity for him. Bearing in mind that at the moment Czech's playing really well in goal, so unless Czech gets injured, I don't see him displacing Czech in terms of the Premier League matches. But it's another good opportunity for him to play in front of the home fans and for him to show us what he's capable of. He did look quite well against Wolfsburg. I don't think he had an opportunity to save any of those goals which Wolfsburg scored. It'd be another good game for him to play, especially bearing in mind the money we spent on him. At right back, I'd go with Lichtsteiner. Of course, at the moment, Bellerin, he's the first choice right back. And, I think this will be a good game for Lichtsteiner to play. One thing I like about Lichtsteiner, he's very commanding. He brings such great leadership skills to the team, and that's something we've needed for some time. So at right back, I'd go with Lichtsteiner. Left back, I'd actually go with Bola. He actually plays in the under 23s. Main reason I'd go with him is partially down to the opposition that we're playing, partially down to that, and I think for Monreal, because he's the only current left back, I don't think we should play him every single game, just in case he does pick up an injury, although he could pick up an injury in training. I feel that, we could start this game with Bola and have Monreal on the bench if need be, if something was to happen to Bola or related down his particular side. But I think, if he's playing in the under 23s week in, week out, obviously probably training with the first team as well, so I think it'd only make sense to give him an opportunity in a game like this. In terms of the two centre-halves, I'll be going with the two centre-halves that finished the game against Everton, which would be Mustafi and Rowe. Not sure yet about Mavropanos. I know he was injured last week, not sure yet whether he's back to full fitness. I don't think I'd want to really chuck in any of the centre-halves from the under 23 for this game, so I'd be going with Mustafi and Rowe. In the middle of the park, and I have Elneny alongside Guendouzi. They're both guys that have a lot of energy. They're both guys that, do a lot of running, and I feel in this sort of game they can definitely control the midfield and, free things up for the attackers. And, I think they can provide good cover for the back four in terms of the energy and pace and the box-to-box sort of play that they have. On the left-hand side, I'm going to go with Iwobi. He's looked really good so far this season. He played fantastically against Wolfsburg the other night, even when he came on the other day against Everton. There's that one time where, he probably chased down the ball and, I'll tell you what, he looks like a completely different player so far this season. Long may the good performances continue. So I'd have Iwobi on the left-hand side. On the right-hand side, I'd go with Danny Welbeck. Again, I thought he had a good game against Wolfsburg. And, he brings a lot of experience to the team and, he's good at, pressing down play from the front. And of course, he can get on the score sheet as well. He scored against West Ham, he scored against Wolfsburg, and I'll probably expect him to get a goal in this game as well. In the number 10 role, I'd go with Emil Smith-Rowe. He came on the other night against Wolfsburg, looked quite promising. I like the way that I saw him link up play. And, this guy definitely has a bright future ahead of him, and I think this will be a good game for him to start. And, and I think it'll be a good experience for him. And finally, up top, I'll go with Eddie. Again, I feel nothing like that week in, week out. last season, came off the bench and kind of saved the tie for us. I think this is another good game for him to get that opportunity. But with someone like Nketiah, who's a young striker now at this club, there's a few strikers that he can look up to and take advice from, such as Aubameyang and Lacazette. It's only going to help him develop into a top quality striker also. So that's the starting 11 I would go with. Let me know if you'd go with something different. You can do it in the comment section down below. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, and I'll catch you later.